Children's Museum of Acadia. Our first stop is the Children's Museum of Acadia. Our next stop is the Children's Museum of Acadia. I still lost my. Now we are at the Children's Museum of Acadiana.
We're going to show you the fun things.
Hello, Buccaneers. We are in Lafayette, Hello, Buccaneers. We are in Lafayette, and we are going to show you the fun things you can do. Hello, Buccaneers. We are in Lafayette, and we are going to show you the fun things you can do here. And our first stop is the Children's Museum of Acadia.
Like a lot of wind's been
Noisemaker. All right. You want one? You sure?
take this ball right here. Oh, you can pick it out. Which one do you want? This one or that one? This one's easier. Watch, come here. Alright, you're going to take this X. You're going to throw this ball as hard as you can at that. Nice throw. Alright. There you go. You go one more throw. One more throw. There you go. Alright, that's like 6. So you get a candy and something else. I forgot. Go ahead and talk.
See if you can knock it together.
That's good. That's good. That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. Throw it. There you go. All right, that's 1. 2 more throws. There you go. 1 more. There you go.
Okay, you can grab one for me.
This is the food tube. This tube is
It's not work.
Can you hear it?
So I want you to stand in this way right here, okay? And you're gonna have 6 throws, okay? If you make it into one of these, you get a bouncy ball, okay? And then if you make it into one of these, you get a candy, right? Okay, here you go. 1, 2, good job. 3, 4, 5, wow. And 6, good job. Here. Play it to you or you got it? You got it? Okay, here you go. Okay.
You can have it.
Get a prize if you get 2 back. 1 down already. Woo, try again. 1 more try, bud. Oh, so close. Thank you. You can do it. You can show them how to do it. Come on up a little bit. You're smart. Okay. Go. One more try, Mr. Alex has another remake for you.
Very hard.
Oh, good try. They're tricky. It's the most anyone has ever popped since I've been here. 3 in 1. Let's see how many times. Whoa, that's 4 altogether. 5, 6. And that's only a pre-try. We popped 7.
Want to pick for me? You can pick
Do
3
the cars,
for me.
are they rolled up back? So you get to dig for 15 seconds? So you can keep one of the toys that you find. And go. You can stand right here.
scissors. Okay, you ready? Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Grab that ball again. Come on this way. And let's come up a little bit, like let's step up onto here and then like right about here to the corner, okay? Wait, there's a smaller one on this one. Yeah. Okay, swing it back and then just throw it as hard as you can. There you go. That's it. That's it. Very nice. Okay, you got 3 left. Oh, you got 2 left. You got it. You got it.
I look like I look like
Oh, a family member?
don't grab it.
All right, stand. Okay. You get 3 swings, okay?
Trunk twist. Wait, watch me. Here's how you do it. 1, 2, do with me. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job, you get bubbles.
Jackson, ride the horse.
There you go. Good job. Nice. There you go.
And a brand new year here at the Children's Museum of Acadiana. Okay, is everybody ready? No, that's not good enough. Is everybody ready? That's more like it. All right, here we go with the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy 2019, everybody. Let's hear it again for this new year. We're going Happy New Year!
Shout out.
Boudin Cowboy, I think. Fried.
Just a little bit or a lot?
Just a little. Nice.
Just like Fefe.
But you can't eat it.
Do you want to do any seasonings? She has a lot of
What?
seasonings.
Bit this. It smells good. Now we're going to tour the rice mill of the Conrico Company. My next stop. How do we do next? Next, we're visiting the Conrico Company, and we're going to tour their rice mill. Our first stop is the Conrico rice mill. Our first stop is the Conrico Company rice mill. Our first stop is the Conrico Company, and we're going to tour their rice mill.
Yeah.
She doesn't have anybody. From Charleston who told me that we knew it. Okay, but it's pretty much all done the same way throughout the year. If there's any water left in the fields, the farmer will drain it and let it dry and send in combines. Combine's a big tractor that can harvest any kind of grain and a few other things too. The combine around register from 20. There's no rice in it right now. They have more modern storage areas. It's from 1940. And in the old days, they used to have to roll this up and down the railway and hook onto the wagons to tilt it down before we got hydraulic. I hadn't seen it yet. In 1927, yes, he could fit in here until the water went. What you doing? What you doing? Where's your babies? Huh? Where's your babies? Come on. You smell? It smells like an old barn. These metal sheets, not too long after they opened the mill and were processing, Mr. Conrad had to put, there's 5 of them. They're all different, but they weigh a ton. They were wearing grooves in the wooden floor. So he had to put these down and the carts had to stay on the wheel. they built this with their children so we could show you how the mill works. Looks just like it on the outside. Each process starts on the 3rd floor. So after the rice is received outside, it travels with an auger, pushes it, goes up the elevator. The elevator is only in a little wooden shaft about this big. It's a conveyor belt with cups on it, and it still moves the same way. So that's what brings it up. Gravity brings it down, and big augers push it side to side, back to an elevator to do to get to the next process. This is what it looks like when we get it. You want to pass this? Thank you. That's a good girl.
Cool. Good it. Oh yeah,
It's called raw grain. It still has the shell on it.
It does smell like.
And a shell on it. I'll take it back, sweetie. The shell. So the first thing we have to do is get the hull off. And it's pretty simple. Raw grain, take the hull off, and you have brown rice. This machine takes the hull off, or she does the best she can. And when it's taken off, we call it chaff. The farmers come for this. You can pass it, sweetie, thank you. They mix it with hay for bedding for livestock. Brand new little chicks, they use that for the bedding for chicks. They also use it as a mulch, mix it in soil for the gardens. It gets sacked. The farmers know what door to come to get what they need. This gets sacked and put at the back. Now, this machine isn't perfect, and a lot of the grains still have a little piece of hull on it, so it comes down to the patting machine. The same year as the Great Flood, my grandma called it, we got the patting machine from Germany. He still works perfectly. He worked just a couple of weeks ago. Well, maybe, I'm not here every day, but that's the last time I saw him. He's huge, and he's loud, and he shakes a little, and mostly like this. And he separates a perfect grain that doesn't have any shell left on it from a grain that still has a piece. It gets corralled, put up the elevator, and go through the process again until you have a perfect grain. Brown rice, 100% of the bran is still on it. I just have trouble cooking it. Takes a long time, and it's never right when I'm done, but it's good for you. Now, we ship white rice all over the United States and Canada and a couple of places in Europe. So we have to take most of our brown rice, take everything that's good off of it to get our white rice. And that's what the perler does. The perler makes the rice rub on each other. It's kind of a friction and takes the bran off. This is what the bran looks like. Now we can't upgrade to a refrigeration system to use it for anything for human consumption, but the farmers come for it too. They mix it with things for feed for livestock, mostly horses.
So what's outside of the brown rice is called a bran?
Bran.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Most grain you have to keep in your freezer because the little weevils are gonna come out of it. Yeah. I have lots of ladies who say, my rice is sealed in a Tupperware in the pantry. I don't know how the bugs got in. They didn't get in, they're coming out. But as long as this is in the freezer, nothing will ever happen.
Oh, they're coming out.
Yeah, I don't know how, but it comes from the bran. Bitty ones. Huh. Okay, now you have white rice. Up the elevator, down to the grater. The grater is necessary mostly because the patting machine's so rough and we end up with pieces. Farmers used to come for this too, for the chickens. Chickens who eat anything, this is at least good for them. Now we have so many little independent breweries, they come for it for the beer, to make their beer. Used to go up the elevator and down to those. Those are the old packing machines. And actually that's modern equipment from the 60s. The green things, but now they load them up and bring them to the Quig's warehouse where they in the store, if you like it. We call it wild pecan. It's patented. Conrico developed it with LSU, our university. From what I can understand, they hybrid an Indo-Chinese brown with a Louisiana long grain white. It's got 90 to 95% of the bran, but cooks just like a white. Less than 20 minutes. It's nice and fluffy. You don't have to pray for 45, yeah, and it comes out. If there's no pecans in it, it's aromatic. It smells nutty, but it's got a mild taste. You can do anything you would with a white. Any questions so far? A big box here, a big box here. I left some rice on the ground because I like looking at it. And the workings of it's in the middle. The belts run it. It used to be steam. It was converted to electricity. This auger is exposed where you can see it. That's what passes on top of us all over the place, moving the rice side to side. That's some rice. I know it's a shame, but it fell on the floor, so there was nothing we could do with it after. Now my son pointed whoever's running the patting machine not to forget to put oil in those pretty glass. See those pretty stuff? Keeps them nice and greased. Does a good job, so I can't touch it. Herder is right on top of an elevator. This is called an elevator. You see that little bitty wooden thing it's coming out of? Yeah. It popped its loop. See, it's like a broken rubber band. They put a table to fix it, but they had to start working on something else. It's been down here for a while. They're bypassing that with some augers onto another one. Now over here, besides the patting machine, this is my favorite part. This is the original packing station. It's almost 107 years old. A gentleman would stand right here. Now the script says, depending on which lever you pull, it's a different kind of rice. That would be true today, but back then it was one kind of rice, they all farmed together. This was different farmers who had their areas upstairs. So this gentleman, one at a time usually, is bagging for, let's say, Farmer Boudreaux. This is a 10-pound burlap. Pulls this, it's pre-measured, fills it, walks it down the conveyor belt. Conveyor belt not because he's lazy, but because he's probably going to do 100 and doesn't want to sew his hand. Through the sewing machine, onto a cart, and grabs another one. Now, it's my favorite. Okay, I saw thread. This looks like a presser foot. Does not look like a sewing machine until you do this. If you look at it like that, it looks just like my old sewing machine at home. The old antique ones. You see? It's an old sewing machine. I know, and it still works. It's going to have 5 2-pound plastic bags in it. We also have a little 2-pound burlap. All get sewn on this old machine in the mill. So when I do sell some of the burlap to people, it breaks my heart if I know they're going to go home and just pull the little string. It's all going to come out. We rip ours out the bottom, take out our plastic, stuff it, sewed it back, just so my daughter can tell pregnant again. And she looks so rough. She must have had a hard life. I know she doesn't hunt. And rice is still delivered. This is here, even though we don't pack in here, so I could show you. Locally, they still deliver rice to the stores in a brown paper bag. And we do this with a stencil and an ink roller. Still the way they used to, way back whenever. Hey, come see. Let me show you something. It is. You know how many kids have not seen an old-fashioned pencil sharpener? You're so smart. Yeah, and this one's really old. It's been here since before we got on the list, so it's grandfathered in. They can't take it down. Everything has to stay the same. I love that. This is an old-time keeper. You punch your time cord on there. It's old-fashioned, too. This is in case anybody gives me trouble. That's not true. We normally have sacks of broken crackers right here, because we make 3 different kinds of brown rice crackers, and when we have broken ones, we don't package them. So they put them in nylon sacks, put them right here. The farmers know the front door for the chickens.
I might get one.
It's really fast.
Here, hurry. Okay. 3, 2.
And when you get to the T, you can either take a left or a right and go around to the front porch of the home, and she will come up and get you.
Our next stop is the Rip Van Winkle Gardens. Now we are the Rip Van Winkle Gardens. What? Our last stop is the Rip Van Winkle Gardens. These are easy.
3 little pigs.
Is this the right way? Oh, it's free.
I hope it's the right.
This is where the wedding is.
Look, is this the right way according to the map?
Look, this is the wedding. Kind of pretty for a wedding.
I don't think so.
Maybe up here over.
Maybe. Or maybe it was the other side of the bathroom. Look, I think it's the other side of the bathroom.
You have to put the map like this. I'm a great navigator. Yes, I am.
Guys. Uh-oh, it's starting to rain.
Nothing else. You cover all the...
Now we're going to tour the house. Go.
Your friends are going to
go.
hear it.
Now we're going to tour the house.
All right, come on in. Come on in.
There's another route.
All right, ready? Look here. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Both. Look here, cheese.
And tomorrow we're still in Lafayette, right?
Mama wants to eat it, so we don't have it.
That way. That way.
Oh, 4. Look, one on your side.
Oh, is it? Where?
1, 2, and then 2 in the front. 4.
Yoo-hoo, because.
One is coming close to my window. Wait, I did this and the scan.
Yeah, I did. When screen you open.
No, I just did that.
You need to open one screen.
No.
Go over now. Right now. Go.
We're at. Oh, my voice still. Do you want to give the tour? I'll just say the introduction.
Okay.
We are at Hampton Inn and Suites, and we're going to give you a little tour of our hotel room. So, there's. Oh wait, and Brother's going to.
Okay.
So, mini fridge and microwave. Okay. We are at Hampton Inn and Suites, and Brother's going to give you a tour of our hotel room. So there's a mini fridge. It's pretty big. And a microwave.
Well, you forgot the coffee maker.
And also a coffee maker. And then there's a little couch. And then you can write like this on a piece of paper, not on the table, or else they'll be so dirty.
And this?
And then a little desk. And a TV with a remote control. And then you do this. Turn it off. Pump.
The beds?
And there's 2 queen size beds. And there's a telephone. Hello, hey, is Chloe sewing?
Hang up.
Here, come here.
No, hang up.
No, no, I'm not calling anymore. And then there's a mirror. Just kidding, it's a closet. And there's a sink and a towel down here. I thought it's a door. Drawer? No. And tissue paper. No, just kidding. And there's a little shower. It's turning on. And please don't touch it. A toilet and tissue paper. Ew. It stinks. Can you turn on the Mom, can we let Mama in?
Sure. I'm ready.
You can come in, Mama. Mama went to go get How about me? That one. Oh, that's why you chose it on 6. Hey, we went there. Hey,
Take it.
we went there.
Take it out of the cookie.
You don't have to finish it. You can use your plate.
bigger than my head.
This is the biggest papaya I've ever seen.
Looking for a picture.
But she's gonna like it too much, she's gonna end up finishing it. Do you want some mama's fish? Would that make your tummy feel better?
I have a quarter.
Take a bite of the bacon.
Drinks.
Yeah.
Now we're going to do some hiking at Acadiana Nature Trails. First, we're going to do some hiking at Acadiana Nature Trails. Our next stop is Acadiana Nature Trails, and we're going to do some hiking. I saw a mosquito. It's slippery.
Is it?
Unfortunately, the Nature Center is closed due to federal government shutdown. Just kidding, it's because it's New Year's Day.
Keep going. Come on. Sorry. Oh, that's fine. Boo boo, keep going.
She don't get Play-Doh for the whole vacation. Okay, a lower. Move. Too low. Move. Good. I'll eat you. Move. No! Okay, then stay still. Good. Move. Stop moving. Move. Hey, Charles, you're at the right school.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Okay. Oh man, another split.
Follow the numbers?
This way?
Sure.
2, full speed ahead. Watch out, the place might be slippery.
Slippery, no. Don't fall and drop, move.
Hey, you want to go on my train? Yeah.
Only give wet kisses.
That's going. You have to stop. Hey, you have to stop there at the curb. 5 seconds. We'll be leaving at 50.
they count.
40. 40 over there. Hey! We got ran over by a beaver. Hi, I'm Beaver. And you know what beavers do? Hey, stop!
No. People can't see.
Now leaving. Happy New Year, Alan. And I'm eating McDonald's chicken sandwich. And look, I'm going to eat it up. I'm done. See?